Three, two, one.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the QZ Show. Today we're going to go over week 3 recaps. It was a crazy week. Me and Mateo are going to go over 6 games. We can't go over all of them because, it just takes too much time. As I said, I'm here along with NFL analyst, NFL experts, Mateo Zavala, and Mikey Volpentesta, our technical producer and NFL expert. So, Mateo, you had something to say?
Say for my grandpa, my no-no. Arrivederci. That's all I had to say.
What does that mean?
See you soon.
So then you should end with that too.
I will. I'll say arrivederci on the way out.
Enough with the Italian talk. Let's talk about first game. The Bears, Browns. Mateo, what are your takeaways from this game?
The play calling was horrible. Justin Fields was like, so imagine a bunch of people in let's say a McDonald's, and you say all the food was free, and all the big people just rush in.
All the fat people, all the people that love McDonald's.
Yes, exactly. So Fields was the Big Mac, and
I guess that's not a bad way to say it.
Analysis of it, but the Bears,
all those fat people, all those Big Macs are like sacks.
The Bears took a beating. I mean, their defense played very well at the beginning. They were locking them down,
and it was 13-6 in the fourth quarter too. This game was close. It was not out of reach, but their offense had no chance at all, thanks to Matt Nagy, his unimaginative and terrible play calling. Justin Fields couldn't complete a pass, which I was getting so angry at.
Well, the play calling you couldn't do anything about because there was a stat showing that on every third down conversion, Matt Nagy ran the same exact play.
Ridiculous. And Justin Fields had no time.
Mm-hmm.
He said
the average
6 of 20, and he sacked 9 times.
And guess how much the average time was for each snap, each pressure?
Average time?
Yeah, take a wild guess.
Probably 1.5 seconds.
Not even 0.7.
0.7. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. And he got sacked 9 times, and the Bears just couldn't do anything. Their third down efficiencies, they were 1 for 11.
It's bad.
Couldn't get a single first down.
It is bad. And they punted the ball 7 times. That's terrible. And we only got 6 points. And we could have actually you and I picked the Bears to win. Mm-hmm. And it was close. They actually could have upsetted the Browns. But because of that terrible offensive play calling and that Matt Nagy wouldn't bring more tight ends to come block Myles Garrett and all those other guys to help the offensive line for Fields.
Yeah, couldn't do anything.
But they lost. They probably would have upset these guys, but because of that,
defense held very good. Defense played very well.
Goes down to coaching in this game.
Yeah.
The next game, my Steelers.
I was surprised about this one. Najee Harris played very well. They lost Juju. They lost a lot of people.
They lost Juju.
And they didn't have TJ Watt in this game.
Yeah, TJ Watt was ruled out. This game was kind of close, I guess, at some point, and then it just got blown out. Steelers got blown out in the third and fourth quarter. Ben Roethlisberger's done. I mean, I wanted him to retire before this season after that terrible playoff game against the Browns. But this game, he looks terrible. And it's not just him. This offensive line is still terrible.
He got 4 sacks on him.
Harris can't even get any rushing yards. And Ben Roethlisberger, all he's doing is dump off passes. He's doing checkdowns.
Yeah.
Checkdowns like Brady normally does when he was on the Pats, except that it's only going for a yard or a loss of 2. And now Harris led the team in catches. That's ridiculous.
And going back, what you said about the Steelers, Najee Harris got 102 yards receiving.
Yeah.
Led the team.
He should not be leading the team. No, there should be a lot more deep balls. And it's the play calling, too.
Yeah.
This guy, they have a new offensive coordinator this year, and he's just as bad as the guy last year. Maybe worse.
The
And
Bengals receivers play very well against this defense, strong defense.
I had
Like
a feeling. I had a feeling Jamar Chase was going to have a decent game.
he had a great game. He got 4 receptions, 65 yards, and 2 touchdowns, which is great for
Yeah.
fantasy.
Yeah. And Burrow did not do bad. 14 of 18.
Their defense played kind of well. Their middle linebacker, Logan Wilson, got 2 interceptions.
Yeah. Ben Roethlisberger threw some terrible passes. That interception he threw right to the linebacker.
Yeah, no.
That's terrible. I think this might be this is a prediction. He might eventually get benched this season because he's so old.
Yeah.
We know this is his last year, and we know that he's not going to play great at all.
I agree.
In his play calling, he's basically like Eli Manning in his last year.
Exactly. He played like crap, and
like,
Daniel Jones took over.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. All right, next game. Packers at the Niners.
Great job by Green Bay, though. I thought 49ers had this in the bag after they scored that little touchdown at the end.
At the end?
But Roger just showed who he is, how he's not messing around this year anymore. That first game was just a warm-up. He played amazing. Great 37-second rush downfield with no timeouts. Nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, Packers, they were blowing them out. I thought it would be the other way around. It wasn't. Packers blowing them out 17-0. Niners got that lucky touchdown right before the half. That should have been a stop. Lucky touchdown, though, or at least a field goal. They got the touchdown. They were coming back in the second half, and then Packers offense was blowing it in the second half.
I agree.
So they got some field goals. They had the lead 27-21. Niners, Garoppolo did a great job leading the team down for a game-winning drive that didn't happen because they left a lot of time left for Rodgers. I mean, I thought the Packers were not going to even win, even with the 37 because he had no timeouts. And it's at San Francisco's home, and it's loud. But he came with the win. I mean, all he did was throw to Adams the entire game.
That's all you need to do, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
And yeah, he just played great.
Those were 2 great throws.
Yeah, played great. Adams is a stud.
I thought Crosby was going to miss it at the end too, but sometimes he's clutch, sometimes he's not. He came in clutch at at the Niners stadium. Like you said, Rodgers, he's proven people wrong because week 1 was a humongous fluke.
For sure.
And they're finally getting things back together. So now this looks like a playoff team and a team that's going to win the NFC North.
All right, off to the next game.
Buccaneers.
I thought this would be the game of the year. Matt Stafford is the MVP.
No.
And Matt Stafford.
We just went over the game of the year.
Yeah, Matt Stafford is a MVP candidate, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Midseason MVP candidate.
Not going to
playing amazing. And the Buccaneers, their defense did not come to play. Their defense should have been locked down. Secondary struggled a lot, like everyone anticipated. Just no sacks. Only had 1 sack allowed in the game. Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald locked down Tom Brady. Tom Brady couldn't really do much. He had a great game. Tom Brady.
Well, at the end, he had some garbage stats.
Stats. But Deshaun Jackson came out of nowhere, averaging 40 yards a catch.
We had 3 catches, though. He had that one big 75-yard bomb.
Yeah, I know. Great job by him. Cooper Kupp stud again this year.
You and me, we both picked the Rams to win.
Yeah.
And I knew they were going to win. I think Sean McVay
is a great coach.
He is a great coach. I think because last time they beat the Bucs, I think he knows how to just beat Tom Brady and Stafford. He's well with his game plan. Passing Cooper Kupp and Deshaun. Now they're using Deshaun Jackson, which I'm glad. Robert Woods is still, he's still good. He's still able to be used in the passing game. And now they're using Sony Michel too. He's pretty decent, but this is a passing offense now, and they were just killing the Bucs defense, tearing them apart. So that was just great.
Yeah, no, great game by Rams. I mean, it was a pretty solid game all around. Like,
Yeah, but it was 34-17, and the game was mostly over in the fourth quarter.
yeah. But one thing that like people don't really think about, yards, like the penalty yards killed the Buccaneers. Cause guess how many penalties the Rams had the whole game?
No,
They
3,
had one. They had one penalty
1.
for 4 yards.
Wow, what was it?
I don't recall, but the Buccaneers had 7 for 41 yards. So just think of that difference. They just
Mhm.
couldn't. They like. I mean, that shows how much like penalties can also make a difference because they always push you like 10 yards back, 15 yards back.
Yeah,
And yeah, that'd be it for this game.
yeah. All right, next game. Your Chiefs, man.
Chiefs,
Chargers.
Mahomes.
Or Chargers
He's
at the Chiefs.
when I realized that this offense is really talented, but Mahomes is a good leader. He's giving them all a pep talk. I
Oh,
think
pep talk at the sideline?
yes, because Andy Reid was gone.
Was he gone during the game?
I think it was during or like.
I thought it was after.
I thought it was during the
That's what it
game.
was after.
But I thought it was during the game. But the Chiefs offensively beat them, but defensively they got destroyed.
I mean,
Offense did not click really well at all.
offense has not been clicking at all in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
They
Clyde Edwards
always click.
Hilaire, he keep the ball in his hands.
Yeah, they're starting to click way better in the third and fourth quarter when they're at points. They're playing from behind these past 3 games, but they did. Mahomes did have a chance to win the game, right?
Yeah.
He threw a pick.
Yeah.
But
2 picks.
yeah, but at the end he threw a pick, and then the Chargers had a chance for a game-winning field goal, but then the Chiefs stopped them, and then it went to OT. Chiefs had another chance to win the game. They didn't. And
Mike Williams played great. He's playing great this year.
Stud.
And yeah, I mean, I feel like Mike Williams finally showing his first round pick potential this year. He's finally clicking in his offense. Yeah.
Like he's I think he's Justin Herbert's #1 target.
Right now this season, yes he is.
And yeah, Andy Reid did leave after the game.
Oh.
Yeah, not during the game of tail.
Oh. Sorry.
We're gonna do
hopefully he's better though.
Yeah, hopefully he's better. Pretty sure he is. I think some people said he was okay. Final game is Raiders, the Dolphins.
This was a tremendous ending. Jacoby Brissett, he played pretty solid as a backup.
I mean, like I said earlier, we were talking earlier before the show. He was 32 for 49 for 215 yards. I expect it's normally on average every quarterback completes their pass at least 10 yards or more. And this was 6.7 yards per catch per completion. That's terrible. He is a backup though. He's a backup. He did play good. They had a lead. They had a 14-0 lead, and they blew it. Raiders do look like contenders, playoff contenders.
Yeah, Derek Carr's looking really solid. That front seven is looking great.
Yeah.
The front seven is looking amazing. Barber played really well over Kenyon Drake.
Yeah. John Gruden likes to switch it up.
Mm-hmm. To see what he can do. Barber's showing what he can do, and I really like that about him. Because you'll know when Jacob's going to come back.
Mm-hmm. Henry Ruggs and Hunter Renfrow look like
Henry Ruggs is a speedster, finally showing his first round potential. Brian Edwards was a big person people were talking about out of training camp. He's playing phenomenal.
Is he a rookie?
I don't think so.
Let me see.
He is. I don't think he's a rookie. I think he's undrafted.
No, he's a 3rd-round pick, 2020.
Oh, he's a 2nd-year man. But he came out of nowhere. He's playing great. Hunter Renfrow is playing great.
Yeah, and they got lucky in overtime. Miami did also get lucky tying the game in the fourth quarter.
Will Fuller played pretty solid as well. I just point that out.
That was a good game-tying drive by Jacoby Brissett. He ran in for the touchdown, and they got the 2-point conversion. That's tough to do.
Yeah.
And then the Raiders just came back and won in OT. Good for the Raiders. Playoff contenders. Miami kind of slipping. Next week,
Yeah.
gonna play a tough team, I think.
And that's gonna be it for the show tonight. And Mike, do you want to show the people one of the famous quotes?
Is it my time to shine?
It is your time to shine, Mr.
Yes.
Mike. So we all remember when I said Mr. Pittman and the shirt that is in our store. Mike got it. Get one in the store with any of our other shirts. Link down below. Make sure you guys click the link and buy some merch.
Mr. Pittman, can you sign my notebook, please?
I have his ball right here.
That's
Mr.
from the
Pittman
Colts training camp.
from Mr.
Can
Pittman.
you sign my
Can you
notebook?
sign my notebook, please?
Oh, it's me worse.
And make sure to go follow our social medias. And Mike, do you want to see our other announcement?
Yes, so we have decided to make it easier for the fantasy and everything, especially so we can get it out sooner. We're going to transition starts and sits from YouTube upload onto Instagram and TikTok. So yeah, we'll make that a weekly thing. We'll get a schedule set up and figure out an exact time when we're going to make it a weekly thing, so that way you guys can get the news, knowledge, and faster, rather than waiting till like a day before the game is supposed to happen. But yeah, so hopefully this will work out better for both of us in the end.
Yeah, pretty sure it will. It will. Well, I think that's going to do it for the show tonight. Be sure to binge watch us, like they said. Look at the merch, buy the merch, follow the social medias, and yeah, that's going to do it.
And one last thing. Arrivederci. Have a good night.